Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike, smartoptiontrading.com. Happy Wednesday, guys. The Fed has come, the Fed has gone. And guess what? The Fed said exactly what everybody thought they were going to do. The Fed said we're going to start tapering in November. We're going to be tapering at a rate of $15 billion a month to start, expecting to finish up in June. They're buying $120 billion of assets, but they can change the rate or slow the rate or pause the rate at any time. What this means is that the Fed here is going to start pulling back the punch bowl a bit. Come December 1st, they'll still be buying $105 billion worth of bonds. Okay, so it's not like it's going to go to zero right away. It's going to take time. The market was expecting this, and the market here giving a big reaction to it. You can see a big pop up here in the S&P 500 and the Qs and the IWM, because this removes the keyword, guys, in the room. This removes uncertainty. The one thing the market hates more than anything else is uncertainty. And now it knows for the next 8 months or so, it still has, maybe even longer, it still has the punch bowl to drink, to dip into. So very nice move here in the market. As you can see, the SPY, S&P 500, a new all-time high today. You know, this parade just continues. We haven't touched the 8-day since the 13th of October. Very, very strong market. Are we getting extended here? Yeah, a little bit. Starting to get hot in the oscillators, especially I want you to look at the NASDAQ up here at 207. That's getting into the danger zone. So that's something we need to keep our eyes on, guys, is the NASDAQ has crossed into the place we start to take notice of it. The Qs, there's your Q move, new all-time highs here as well. The IWM, new all-time highs on a massive breakout. Look at this long digestion pattern, this beautiful breakout. And the diamonds also making a new all-time high finally today. Very, very strong market here as we go forward. Today was a little bit tricky to trade, guys. When you look at what's going on here, we had a lot of doing nothing throughout a lot of the day, but early on, there were a lot of things to trade. When we talk about what was in play, well, NEO, there was big call buying in the weekly calls on the open. I grabbed NEO with stock, got stopped out for like an $80 gain because it didn't work. And if you look at a 5-minute chart, and I broke one of my rules, I grabbed it in the opening minutes, but it pulled up and came right back in, didn't hold, but I put a stop in place. Thank God it worked today, unlike yesterday. Then there was Lemonade. So for those of you guys not with me, we talked about Lemonade pre-market. We talked about they had news that they were getting into the auto industry, and we talked about that they had a 30%+ short interest, and there was potential for a squeeze. Now here pre-market, here's when the news came out. Here's your candle right here, right? And kind of pushed up, and I put a notification as 75. I said, I want Lemonade over 75. I think it can go. So there's two places you could have tried Lemonade. You could have waited until the opening 5-minute candle cleared. At that point, you could have gotten in here a little bit lower than I did, or I got in just a couple cents over 75. And I rode that all the way up to 79. I took some profits earlier and then let the rest run. I got stopped out at 79 when it started to yank back in. Beautiful trade. One trade sometimes is all you need. And that's it. Why do we use stops? Because Lemonade petered out. You take this aside today, Microsoft is at new all-time highs here. AMD put another new all-time high in here this morning. Very, very strong market as we move forward. The semis, the SMHs put a new all-time high in. Affirm had a strong day on that initiation today as well. I traded futures today. I traded the TQQ to go along with it. Bottom line, this market is very, very bullish. We have a good amount of earnings tonight. We have names like Roku coming at us. Who we got tonight that stands out tonight, guys, and tomorrow morning? Let me get my list up here. We have Roku, Qualcomm, Skills, Etsy, FSLY, MRO, SunPower, Twilio, MGM, ALB. Look at a lithium player. Tomorrow morning, Moderna, Penn, Viacom, Nikola, LNG. Whole bunch going on. We have the OPEC meeting tomorrow. You know, to me, at this point in this market, you buy dips. You get a dip to the 8-day, you buy it because this market's strong and nothing's phasing it. And until something phases it, you stick with what's working, and the trend is up. So I'm going to put this out there for free. Link in the description below if you want to join us at Smart Option Trading. We'd love to have you. We trade stocks, we trade options, we trade futures, we trade whatever is, whatever we like to trade. It's up to you how you want to trade. We give lots of ideas here. Have a great evening. We'll catch you guys in the morning. People in the room staying live for earnings tonight, stay with you through about 20 or 30 minutes. We'll see where we go from there.